I will clarify it. So if you want to ask me any question, you can use the chat box. And so right now I'm just going to start the subject, what we are going to talk about today. Okay, so today we are going to talk about one special section of the Welcome Guide tutorial that you have been sent. And it's the subject is a notification. So at Interactive Trading, you need to understand that we have two types of notification. The first one of notification is called the notification P dot. Those notifications are very important because they are the one who deal with transactions directly related to the IVT Signal portfolio. It means that those transactions are very safe. They are the safest transaction because they are related to our IVT Signal portfolio. And there is another type of notification. They are called I dot notification, and it could be only information for the trading plan, the daily trading plans, but it could also encompass some transactions which are less safe, but that if you're very aggressive and you want to trade more, you can take. So the frequency of the notification will highly depend on the condition on the market. Exactly, it will depend on the volatility of the market. And right now, the volatility is quite low. So there is few transactions, few notifications, which are taken and sending every day, but we still have some. So to receive your notification, it's very important for you to download the application, the IVT application on your iPhone, on your mobile phone, because those transactions, most of the time you need to be very reactive because you need to take them at the same moment that we took them. And for that, it's also very important for you to read the guide because when you will receive a notification, it's very important. It's very important that you know exactly what to do when you receive the notification. So yeah, and today we are going to explain how the notification works, how they are made. It will help you to understand better when you receive them on your phone or by email. So this is the framework of a P notification. Oh, this is you can see the different colors. They are related to a different section of the notification. The first section in red here, and after there's a section in yellow, green, blue, purple, gray, and the blue one. So the first section, which is the red one here, it's a portfolio advisory idea. It's very useful because as we're sending you sometimes several transactions, it is where you can know to which transaction in the IVT Signal portfolio it is related to. So you can see here, if you go to the IVT Signal menu and then to the historic, you have all the historic of the transactions which are taken, and there is the number. This is the ID of the transaction. It is related to one transaction, and so one pair, one direction, and at one time. Indeed, in yellow here, it's the IVT Signal. You need to understand that in the French territory, we also have IVT Invest, which is another service that we offer. But right now, there is only the IVT Signal. The third section is the notification type. So it could be the P dot notification or the I dot notification. It could also be other type of notification, like the trade of the day or the trade of the evening, some morning briefing and some information if you really want to be an aggressive trader. But most of the time it will be P dot notification or I dot notification. So yeah, the two main of notification you will receive through the IVT application or by email are the notification P dot and I dot, as I said, and the P dot are for the are all the transactions related to the IVT portfolio, as I told you. So it encompasses the safest trade. So if you want to take only the safest transaction we take, only take the one in the portfolio, related to the portfolio. And all notification preceded by the term I dot correspond to sometimes, notification can be related to just market condition, customer support, K-calendar events, as Nicolas Lavalle told us in the chat box, but also to transactions which are main aggressive, like sometimes scalping transaction. Okay. So the next section is the financial asset. So it could include indices, currency pairs, or commodities. Here, a table that I've made with the terms that are used by FXM and the other terms that you can find either on an interactive trading website or even on the internet. So the FXM, for example, they will say this is for the American US 30 index. It is also called the Dow Jones. And the SPX 500 is S&P 500. It's quite close, but sometimes, it can be a bit different. For example, one of the index that I actually like is the GR30 index, and it's also called the DAX. I will most of the time I will refer it at the DAX index, and especially during the morning live trading session from 9 a.m. to 10:30 or 8:45 actually to 9:30 because I'm scalping in real time the DAX index. So you should know that just 30 is the same, and here you can see that 540 it's actually CAC 40. Yeah. So for the currency pair, the difference is not major. It's just sometimes, well, at FXM we have nothing to separate the euro and the USD. But there is some quite important difference for the raw material. Okay, so there is quite a. So the UK oil is also referred as a Brent, and the US oil as a WTI. WTI, sorry, and the end gas is the gas. Yeah, so you can see that there is some difference. So you just need to read them just to be sure that we talk the same language. And this is all for the financial asset. And now we are going to jump back to the order type. And this is quite important. So the main order type you're going to receive are either a market order to buy or to sell, or a conditional order to buy or to sell. This is when we enter the market or when we plan to enter the market. It could be a buying opportunity. In this case, we will buy the market, or a selling opportunity. In this case, we will sell the market. When we write market order, it means we are entering the market at the same time you receive the notification. So this is the reason why I told you that you need to be very reactive, because when you receive a market order, you need to receive the notification in real time and to take it as soon as you can. So that's the reason it's very interesting to download the IVT application on your mobile phone. And the conditional order are related to pending transaction. It means we plan to buy or to sell if some conditions are met. So we set an entry point, and we will enter the market as soon as the current price reaches this entry point. It could happen that according to the market condition, a conditional order is cancelled. And this is a second reason why you need to to receive the notification in real time. There is other order types, so we can send you order type to close your position, to set a new stop level, a new limit level, to move your stop loss to break even, to send you a new take profit areas, new take profit levels. And the thing is, we are not just sending you signal to buy or sell the market. We are also monitoring all ongoing transaction in real time. So it means that we will analyze the market all the time in real time, and we can, according to what is going to happen, how the market is going to move, we are going to readjust our stop loss or new limit or move. So that's the reason why it's very important to receive this notification in real time, because sometimes the market can, change its direction and move towards the opposite direction. And in this case, you really need to be reactive. Okay. So the next section is the parameter related to the order. And in this case, we will give you, we can give you many information. It doesn't mean that for each transaction we are going to send all this information, but as you can see, we can send, oops, sorry. We can send the entry point, which is the value, the price at which we should enter the market. We plan or we enter the market. The position size, it depends. It's the initial position, the number of micro lot you're supposed to take, or the micro contract, depending on your account. This is actually the unit. After we say MC for micro contract and K for MC, K for micro lot. It could also be in percentage, so it means the percentage of your initial of your account. So for example, we could tell you that to take 3 micro contracts per each increment of 5,000 euros. So if you have 15,000 euros on your account, what you can do is take 3 multiplied by 5. So 3 multiplied by 3, sorry. So the 9 micro contract for an account of $15,000 or euros. Your stop loss, so that's something which is very important, is where we should set our stop loss order, and sometimes we send it to you as in a second time. So don't be surprised if you don't have this information in the first transaction. Yeah, and as Nicolas Lavallee said, the percentage is mainly used on equity market position, which is actually the IVT Invest service. Sometimes we can also send you a stop loss to break even. So this kind of parameter, it's very important. It means that you enter the market and now you have a winning position, and we set a new level to set your stop loss, and it will be to break even. So it means that your position, you cannot lose. Your position is protected. And after we can send you some exit point, 1, 2, 3, and the position size to close related to the exit point. So it means if you reach your first take profit, you can, for example, close out 50% of your position and let the rest run. Okay. And now the last section of the notification, it's quite important. It's called the additional information. You need to understand that the trader that sent the notification, it's Rodolphe Stephan, and he's a French trader, and so he's going to send all the information related to everything we talked about before. But the last section is going to write it in French. So what is going to happen is I'm going to translate this this section in a second time. And so what you will receive actually is the first section of the notification will be sent instantly to you. And in a second time, I will translate and send you the additional information if there is some. So in this case, you will receive the notification again. And in the second time, you will have the full notification. So all the parameters that we talked about earlier and the additional information. It will be sent very quickly after, okay? Okay, so this is just to tell you how to download the IVT application. You just can go on Google Play or App Store, depending on your mobile phone, and it's free to download, and it will help you to read all the notification in real time. It's very important. Okay, so that's it for today. And I'm just going to cut the register, but if you have any question, you can ask me right now.